The federal government released data today that confirmed a slowdown in the jobs market, but the weaker than expected report may now guarantee the Federal Reserve will lower interest rates next month for the first time since last December. KTVU's Tom Vakar joining us live now with the details. Tom.
Well, let me illustrate. Above and behind me, you're going to see some workers. Now, those workers are earning a wage. Then they become consumers, and those consumers and that work exchanging with each other is what our economy is all about. Results of those hirings and firings, in some cases, sometimes exceed expectations, but in this case, they may actually be pointing the way for the economy. If Trump administration officials wanted a blowout jobs report, they didn't get it. If Trump opponents wanted a jobs blow-up report, they didn't get it either. What we got was an indicator that former EDD director, employment lawyer Mike Bernick of the Duane Morris law firm puts this way.
It shows a certain weakening of the labor market.
Weakening is a trend that's still developing.
Today's numbers don't show any dramatic changes in the labor market. The unemployment rate ticked up only very slightly from 4.2 to 4.3%. The number of jobs gained was 22,000. That's below the rate that we've seen throughout this year.
Though healthcare and social services gained the most jobs, those gains were muted compared to past months. Federal, state, and local government jobs, a leader in job gains not so long ago, lost jobs in the latest report. White-collar jobs in the private sector also waned. As we drove around downtown San Rafael, we saw no help-wanted signs. This overall weakening labor market is also an indicator to the Federal Reserve because its two main missions are to keep prices stable and the labor market healthy.
I think there's just one more push for the Fed to lower rates at their next meeting.
The battle in Washington, D.C. spiked yet another battle over 78,000 lost manufacturing jobs.
The corrections that people have been making, they'll say you're losing jobs, and then they'll say, by the way, we have a correction a month later of, 100,000 jobs.
It's no accident why we're here. A lot of Donald Trump's policies have pushed us here. His tariffs are sending prices up. They're not creating jobs.
As to worries that the Trump administration would cook the books and meddle with the numbers?
If they meddled the wrong way. They actually revised the numbers for June to show greater losses, which is something the administration wouldn't want to see.
Now, while the tariffs have aggravated inflation a bit, the job market is not yet taking major hits as a result of that. But for the first time since April of 2021, the number of available jobs is lower than the number of unemployed workers, also indicating a softening, if not a very big slowdown, in the labor market. Reporting live, Tom Vakar, KTVU Fox 2 News. Christina, back to you.
All right, Tom, thank you for that live report. Stocks were lower on Wall Street as traders reacted to today's report. The Dow was down 220 points. The Nasdaq slipped 7 points, and the S&P 500 lost 30 points. Shares of Santa Clara chipmaker NVIDIA also slid nearly 3%, weighing on the market.